Hey everyone, and welcome back to another tutorial which will be covering something entirely different than my regular content. Today we will be looking at how to implement Streamlabs into our live streams. This tutorial will be interesting for the content creators that stream directly from their console without a capture card, but still wish to use some of the features that Streamlabs has to offer. So let's get on with it. Now, before we go deeper into Streamlabs, I would like to make sure that everybody is aware other providers give the possibility to use similar features like the ones Streamlabs offers. Streamlabs and Nightbot are some of them. The reason I am using Streamlabs is that they have made it possible for me to live stream straight from my MacBook Pro. Alright, let's close Streamlabs and Nightbot and go into the Streamlabs website. Click the login button here to sign in or login. You will land on this page where you will be able to choose the platform you are streaming on. For example, if you are a Twitch streamer, then you will be using Twitch as a login. If you are using YouTube, then needless to say, you log in as YouTube. As I am a YouTube live streamer and content creator, I will choose of course YouTube. Okay, now once you have signed or logged in, you will arrive at the dashboard of Streamlabs. When you stream straight from your console, a lot of these menus in here will stay unused, as these manage overlays and alert boxes. There are some ways to stream without the use of a capture card. One of them is by using the Remote Play by PlayStation, where you can capture the remote gameplay from your computer and then stream that to the streaming platform you are using. Another way where some beginning streamers have streamed from console to YouTube is by streaming your game to a private live stream session on YouTube, then capture that live stream and stream it once more to a public live stream. Now, the problem with that is that it will take a lot of processing power and internet speed because the upload and download will be quite heavy there. My suggestion is not to be using these. Okay, let's skip all of the above here and go straight to settings at the bottom of the menu. And let's go to account settings first. Now, as you can see, my YouTube account has been linked and it's also set to my primary account. It is possible to link up Twitch or other platforms, and depending on which your main platform is, making either of these primary. Once all this is linked up to your liking, we can have a quick look at the donation settings. In there, it is possible to sign up your PayPal account. The linking of your account will take a few steps but are pretty straightforward. Since the time I linked my PayPal account, there has been added another PayPal option which adds some extra features. Make sure you log into this one with a business account. Once you have linked your PayPal account for donations, it is possible to just copy this link here and use this link in the descriptions of your videos and channel. Clicking the link address will open a Streamlabs donation page linked to your PayPal. There, followers can type their username, add an amount, type in a donation message, and as soon they click donate, the donation will be sent to your PayPal and a notification will be sent to your Streamlabs. Once you have set up your Streamlabs bot, this notification will also be transferred to your live chat. There are a few more options in receiving donations, but I have not been trying these out, so let's go back to the dashboard. In here we have the analytics, and this is the homepage you land on when logging in. This will give you information about your channel and such, and on the bottom here you can see recent events which will give you an idea of who has subbed, what are the donations and all that. Underneath analytics you can find alert box and widgets, but these are only useful in combination with OBS and a capture card. So let's go ahead and proceed to Cloudbot. Now, first of all, when you are planning on using the Cloudbot in your live streams and chats, you will have to activate it here on the top by simply turning it on. Once you have done that, then you will have to copy this link here, which is the Streamlabs bot account. Just right click on it and choose copy. You will have to add this link as a moderator to your YouTube stream channel. Now, if you are streaming on Twitch, this works a bit differently, but Streamlabs guides you rather well if you wish to do so. Anyway, we have copied the link, so now we can just click YouTube community settings. And as YouTube has been linked to your Streamlabs, it will open up your settings page. You will need to add the Cloudbot as a moderator. As I already added mine, I will have to delete it for a second so I can show you how to add it. Let us scroll down my list of moderators and click in the text box behind the names. Now I will paste the link of the Cloudbot. As soon as you paste the link, it will automatically be added to the list of the moderators. And that's how you add the Cloudbot to YouTube. Nothing much left to do here, so let's close this tab. Back at the Streamlabs website, you will find a few different settings for your bot, so let's go into these. The first one is Mod Tools, which is mainly aimed at securing your live chat. As many of these options are already set on YouTube, I have none of these activated. Next up is Modules, where you have a few features, for example minigames and chat alerts. Of all of these, chat alerts is the most important one, so activate chat alerts and go into Preferences. In the Preferences you can see which chat alerts are activated. First of all we have donation alerts. Then you have subscription, and below these we have super chat and membership. Now if you're a beginning streamer, then the last two will not be unlocked for you, as you require a certain amount of subscribers. So we will focus on the first two. So the first one is donation. As you recall, we have linked up PayPal with Streamlabs, so as soon as a donation happens through the donation link we added, it will trigger the bot to send a notification to your chat. The message sent by the bot will contain the username and the amount that has been donated. It is possible to add a separate alert when, for example, the donation is higher than a certain amount. Subscription alert will simply trigger a notification when you have a new subscriber. Don't forget to welcome and say thanks for subscribers and donations. The next feature is commands. As you can see, I already have a nice set of commands lined up, which can be used by the viewers or only by the moderators and myself. Now let me add a new command from scratch so you can understand how this works. So go ahead and click Add Command. This will pop up a window where you can type in the necessary details. You can of course use a template, let us say for example lurk. If someone would type !lurk into the chat, the response would be what is typed into this text box. Now the standard text used here does not work 100%, but I will show you which one I use in a bit. So it's very simple. When people type this command in chat, this will be the response returned by the bot. Depending on the command, you can have the bot reply publicly or as a whisper to the person who triggered that command. Below we find permissions, currently set to everyone. This means that everyone who types this command will receive this response. You can of course set it up so none of the regulars or subscribers can activate this, but only moderators and streamers have the permission. This means that if a regular types this command right here, the bot will not respond. Alright, let's go into advanced and check what we have there. Adding a value of 60 in user cooldown means that it will take 60 seconds before the same user can type this command again. This is to avoid spamming. So the global cooldown means that nobody in the whole chat will be able to put this command until a certain amount of time has passed. There are a few other settings here which I have not used, so I will not explain them. But below we have aliases and keywords. Alias means that you can add other commands in here that will trigger the same response. For example, while this response is triggered by command lurk, we can type here lurking, which will now also trigger the same response. This makes the bot more user-friendly and will avoid people from spamming the chat until they find the right command. Keywords trigger your bot as well, but not as a command. This means if someone uses a certain word in the chat, the bot will respond with a related topic. More on that later. Last option is hide on tip page. Activating this will result in having the command hidden from the tip page. As this was just an example, let's close the window and go to the already made lurk command. Compared with the lurk template, you can see I took away the /me, just used the username and then added some text with that. And this will be the reply in chat, and everyone is permitted to use this command. If we go to advanced, you can see I have not changed anything here. I have also not hidden this on the tip page, and there's no aliases here. So let's just close this down. I also added another command which might be useful to you, called commands. Typing this command will respond with information on what commands can be used by everybody in the chat. Another command added is called Discord, which will respond with the link to my Discord. It is permitted for anyone and it will be shown in chat. The global cooldown is set to 120 seconds. That means that this command can only be activated every 2 minutes by the whole chat. I have not put any aliases, but I have added Discord and PBF as keywords. That means that if people type one of the words in the chat, it will automatically trigger the bot to respond and say, go and check the PBF Discord. In the overview, you can see who has access to the commands, what the global and user cooldowns are, and so on. Now let's go into the sub-tab default. And here you can find default commands, which would give moderators the right to add commands and such. There is link protection, giveaways, and here we have quotes. I have allowed everyone in chat to trigger a quote, but only moderators are able to add, remove or edit quotes if it's necessary. The quotes are not found in this section, but right up there, and we will go into that in just a second. Let's go to the timers first. In timers, I have a few messages set up which will be regularly showing up in chat. For example, welcome, backseat building and social media. Now these are not commands, these are timed messages, so nobody can trigger these except the bot itself. This one here is called welcome. It says welcome to Beeblebum's livestream, feel free to join in live chat and have fun. The interval is set to 30 minutes. So that means that the bot will show this every 30 minutes. But let's say I'm streaming and I do not have many viewers, or I have a very quiet chat. That means that every 30 minutes this line will be added to your chat. And if no one has been chatting, it will just be filled up with bot chat lines. So to avoid that, we add a line minimum. That means that at least 10 sentences have to be typed by viewers before the bot places a new welcome response here. Alright, let's go to quotes. As you remember, in the default commands you can find the quotes command. The commands can be found right here. When viewers type this command, it will trigger a random or specific quote which will be showing into your live chat. To add quotes, simply click Add Quote and enter a quote right here. In the bottom text boxes I add 2 asterisks as I'm not using either of these. And then just click Save and the quote will be added to the list. Alright, this is how you implement Streamlabs into your YouTube livestream without having the use of a capture card. The good thing about this is that if somebody donates or subscribes, it will show up on chat and give the stream and your chat a little bit more feel. It will also be easier for you to respond and give thanks when receiving a donation or subscription. This should help you boost your professionality of your stream, and I hope you will be able to use this in the future. Thank you so much for watching and see you all next time. This was Beeblebum, goodbye for now. Remember that if you like my content and you want to support what I do here on my channel, there are several ways to do so. You can donate by clicking the link in the banner of my channel or the description of this video. If you prefer merch, you can find some sweet looking t-shirts, mugs and other stuff in my Teespring shop. Or simply subscribe, leave a like and comment. If you want to see more, click one of the tiles popping on the screen right now. Many thanks for your support.